Taking control of your spiritual life is directly related to mastering the energy in the seed you spill through masturbation. Releasing seed destabilizes your spirit, especially when you're not intending to make children, and that's why whenever you go to an ashram for a spiritual retreat, they always tell you to not have any sexual contact. Most people think it's to keep you focused during your training, but there's a deeper purpose. The more seed you retain, the more spiritual harmony you maintain. There's a disconnection between your body and you as the spirit, and your pineal gland calcifies faster, and you lose abilities to tap into higher realms of consciousness. A moment of release that leaves you drained, foggy, and spiritually blind. You probably feel sleepy after you let it go, either that or a little disappointed, disjointed. That is a major sign in of itself that your body is showing you. In the last 2 parts of our Stop Coming series, I told you about the hidden costs of carelessly spilling your seed, about how every ejaculation is a lost opportunity to nourish your pineal gland. We spoke about ejaculation briefly and went through what that is and how the ancient Taoists and Tantrikas believed that orgasm in men can be separated from ejaculation. But today I want to go further. I'm going to give you more techniques and solutions to develop the mental and body discipline needed to successfully ejaculate and keep your seed while still being able to make love. That's right, you can still have sex while practicing no-fap. You can still have sex while being on semen retention. Breathe. All right, let's begin. At the heart of Taoist sexual practices is the microcosmic orbit, a powerful technique for circulating energy through the body's main meridians. This is your energetic highway, the path that your sexual energy takes as it rises from your sexual center to nourish your brain and glands. Let's try this together. I want you to imagine a bright circuit of energy starting at your perineum, the point between your anus and genitals. As you breathe in, visualize this energy rising up your spine, passing each vertebra until it reaches the crown of your head. Then, as you exhale, see it descending down the front of your body, passing through your tongue, throat, heart, solar plexus, and back to your perineum. Okay, this is the basic cycle of the microcosmic orbit. With practice, you'll feel this energy growing stronger, and you'll recognize it easier through awareness. This is a current of vitality circulating through your body. You're literally pumping your sexual energy through your energetic circuitry, nourishing every cell and organ along the way. The pumping comes from clenching the Kegel muscle located at your perineum, the same muscle you squeeze when you want to hold pee. We're going to talk more about that muscle soon. For men, one of the most potent techniques for harnessing sexual energy is testicle breathing. This practice involves using your breath and your mind to draw energy from your testicles into your microcosmic orbit. Your testicles are like batteries of sexual energy. They're constantly generating this potent life force. But if you're not consciously circulating it, that energy gets stagnant and is easily lost through ejaculation. Testicle breathing is how you activate these batteries and integrate their energy into your system. Here's how it works. First, start by gently massaging your testicles, awakening the energy there. As you inhale, visualize energy rising from your testicles, up through your perineum, and into your microcosmic orbit. As you exhale, see this energy continuing to rise up your back, over your head, and down the front of your body. With each breath, feel the energy from your testicles integrating into the circulating flow of your microcosmic orbit. At first, you might not feel much, but with consistent practice over weeks and months, you'll start to sense a powerful warmth and tingling rising from your sexual center. This is your sexual energy being activated and drawn into circulation. For women, a similar technique is ovarian breathing. This involves visualizing energy rising from the ovaries into the microcosmic orbit. This practice is especially beneficial for balancing hormones and enhancing fertility. Breathe. Think. By regularly practicing the microcosmic orbit and testicle or ovarian breathing, you're ensuring that your sexual energy doesn't just sit stagnant or leak out. You're actively integrating it into your energetic system, where it can be transformed and utilized for higher purposes. If you're going to practice these techniques, then give us a like and subscribe. We'll help you grow in sexual wisdom, while you help us grow as well. Now let me teach you how to cultivate that energy. One of the most powerful moments to practice energy circulation is at the peak of sexual arousal, right before orgasm. This is when your sexual energy is at its most intense and concentrated. The Taoists call the technique for capturing this energy the big draw. Here's how it works. As you feel yourself approaching the point of no return, take a deep breath and forcefully contract your Kegel muscle, which is the muscle you clench to hold in your pee. Do this as if you're trying to suck the energy from your sexual organs up into your body. At the same time, visualize this energy shooting up your spine to the crown of your head. This takes much practice, guidance, and conscious intent with a firm understanding of what you're doing. At first, you might not be able to contain the energy and you'll end up ejaculating. That's okay. With time and repetition, you'll develop the control to separate orgasm from ejaculation, to experience the blissful pulsations of orgasmic energy without losing your seed. Yes, it is possible in men to separate ejaculation from orgasm and just experience the orgasm. When you master the big draw, you'll be able to ride the wave of orgasmic energy without crashing over into ejaculation. You'll experience full-body orgasms that spread from your sexual center to the crown of your head, filling your entire being with blissful, nourishing energy. This is the true potential of orgasm in men. Not just a few seconds of genital pleasure, but an intense, long-lasting energetic event that can heal, rejuvenate, and spiritually elevate your entire being. But the real transformation happens when you integrate sexual energy cultivation into your daily life. This means bringing a new level of awareness to your sexual impulses and experiences. Instead of losing yourself to every urge or fantasy, you start to see your sexual energy as a precious resource to be cultivated and wisely utilized. Here are some ways to do this. First, when you feel sexual desire arising, take a moment to breathe into your lower dantian, your sexual center. This is your lower stomach region. Visualize this energy rising up your spine, nourishing your whole body. During sex, keep a portion of your attention on your microcosmic orbit, the channel that we discussed earlier. Make sure you breathe deeply into every stroke and periodically squeezing your Kegel muscle rhythmically as you continue. Visualize the sexual energy circulating and rising rather than just focusing on genital sensations. After sex, take time to lie still and breathe deeply, allowing the activated sexual energy to integrate into your system. Throughout the day, whenever you have a spare moment, practice a few cycles of the microcosmic orbit while clenching your Kegel muscle. This keeps the energy circulating and prevents stagnation. When you feel stressed or depleted, take a few minutes to do testicle breathing. This can provide an instant boost of vitality. Breathe, think, feel. The key is to start seeing your sexual energy not as something separate from your spiritual life, but as the very fuel of your spiritual growth. Every moment of arousal, every sexual encounter becomes an opportunity to cultivate and refine this precious energy. Remember, this is a gradual, slow process toward mastery and control. Don't expect overnight results, because you will not receive them. The Taoists speak of cultivating your energy over a lifetime, of dedicating yourself to the slow, steady refinement of your life force. But with consistent practice over months and years, you'll start to experience noticeable shifts in your vitality, ability, your consciousness, and your spiritual connection. While many of these practices can be done alone, they become even more powerful when practiced with a partner. Taoist sexual cultivation is ultimately about the union and harmonization of male and female energies. When you practice with a partner, you have the opportunity to exchange and balance your energies. The man can help draw the woman's energy up her back channel, while the woman can help draw the man's energy down his front channel. This creates a closed circuit of energy that circulates between you, nourishing and elevating you both. Cool, right? Imagine the possibilities you can achieve by mastering these techniques with your wife, your girlfriend. Some key practices to explore with a partner include: 1. Synchronized breathing. Breathe together, imagining your energies merging and circulating. 2. Eye gazing. Maintain eye contact during sex, allowing your souls to connect through your stare. 3. Slow, mindful touch. Take time to awaken each other's energy channels with gentle, conscious touch. 4. Valley orgasms. Ride the wave of sexual energy together, circulating it through your bodies rather than releasing it through ejaculation. The goal is not just physical pleasure, but an energetic and mystic connection. When you can circulate and exchange energy with a partner, you tap into a power greater than yourself. You experience both of you as one, like the yin-yang symbol, swirling interlocking halves of one complete circle. You experience the true potential of sexual union as a path to higher consciousness. Ultimately, Taoist sexual cultivation is a spiritual path. It's a way of using your most potent life force energy to fuel your spiritual evolution. As you circulate your sexual energy through your body, you're not just nourishing your physical health. You're awakening your subtle energy body, activating your chakras, and opening channels to higher dimensions of consciousness. The sexual energy that you cultivate and refine becomes a spiritual elixir, a nectar of immortality that nourishes your soul. Yes, literal immortality as you are, the spirit, and this is a path toward enlightenment. As this energy rises to your brain, it activates your pineal gland, your third eye center, the seat of your spiritual, mystic perception. With consistent practice, you start to experience profound states of bliss, clarity, and unity. You tap into the cosmic orgasm that pulses at the heart of all creation. You realize that your sexual energy is not separate from your spiritual essence. It is the very expression of your divine nature. This is the ultimate goal of Taoist sexual cultivation: to transform your sexual energy into spiritual energy, to merge with the Tao, the universe, the source of all life. It's a path of self-realization, of coming home to your true nature. Breathe, think, feel. Start with the basics. Practice the microcosmic orbit daily. Incorporate testicle or ovarian breathing into your routine. When you make love, experiment with the big draw and energy exchange with your partner. Stop releasing and start circulating.